This is Elise Evans.
This is Jasmine Aikey.
And we've been playing soccer together since we were 7 years old. I remember she had these space buttons that were like unforgettable.
I think I remember us just being very similar, and I had a feeling that we were going to be pretty good friends. And then I noticed our parents started becoming good friends, and then ever since then we've been pretty close.
Elise was a little bit older than me, and she was always on top of her stuff. So as we got older, she was always just a role model for me and someone I could, try to follow.
I kind of always felt kind of a sister bond from there, and we kind of just grew together, and we always would be the ones that we know we're gonna work hard together and do extra. And it was always kind of nice to have that person that you could go and do extra training and things like that with.
We had multiple conversations when we were younger about wanting to go to Stanford, from the age of literally 7 years old. We were talking about it, and we knew that we had to put in the work and we had to be more competitive than maybe our other teammates. So doing that together was great.
And we've always had conversations ever since we were younger. We wanted to play at Stanford and play on the national team, and then hopefully one day play on the full national team. You could go back and text messages with us from when we were super young, saying that's what we wanted to do. So yeah, it's always been our dream. Tracy called me first.
And then I got a call from Tracy, and I had texted her right away, and she was getting her hair done, and she started sending me photos of her tearing up.
Oh yeah,
and she called me.
Yeah, I was at the hair salon, and I knew because Jazz told me she was getting a call from Tracy later, and I was like, Jazz, you made it. I just knew already what the outcome was gonna be, and she told me, and I almost started crying because I did start crying actually, because this has been something we have been talking about and dreaming about for such a long time. So it was a big moment for both of us to make the team.
Elise has been a consistent national team player for the past couple of years, and she's captain of this team, and she's just been a great role model for me. I've struggled with a couple of injuries, but getting into this pool and being able to help the team qualify for the World Cup here has just been such an honor, and literally I'm just trying to follow in her footsteps because she's the one leading the way. So yeah.
I think it's definitely an honor for me to be on this team, and then especially to be here and play with Jazz. I think it's something that we've always dreamed about, and I've always told Jazz that you're gonna make it, just keep doing what you're doing, and even through the injuries, I was like, Jazz, when you come back, you'll be on the team, you're doing great, just keep going. And I think now that we're here, it's kind of a surreal feeling, and I just can't wait to start playing games, and this will be Jazz's first international game, so being able to share that with her will be super special.